I'm your host of the Most Welcome 23. You're joining me for the Senior Chapter 3, Atomic Punk. So, Horse Cave agreed to host her album release party, then canceled at the last minute? That's so unprofessional. Apparently, they had a small electrical fire last week that revealed all their wiring needed a major overhaul. I'm disappointed, but if we have to go down in flames, I'd rather it not be actual flames. There's gotta be some place that would love to host TBD. But our party's scheduled for this Saturday. You'll be willing to take us on such short notice. We won't find out if we don't try. Come on, for TBD. For TBD. For TBD, yay. Two of you drive to a downtown Northbridge and walk into an upscale restaurant. Wow, Mizumi, this place is pretty fancy. You sure this is a good idea? We won't know unless we try. It's got plenty of space and great lighting. I'm going to assume the music is louder than my voice currently. A snooty hostess spots the two of you staring and storms towards you. Oh, God. Why me? I'm afraid our bathrooms are for upscale, appropriately addressed, and paying customers only. We were wondering if you'd be able to rent us a space for my band's album release party. If you're willing to put down a $5,000 deposit, we might be able to fit you in 6 months from now. 5 grand? That just gives you a obnoxious smile. Is that gonna be a problem? Why are we discussing this with a waitress? I'm afraid so. That's much too low. Only $5,000? I was led to believe the standards of this place were much higher. What? You wink at Kaitlyn and her eye sparkles with mischief as she plays along. At that rate, practically anyone could rent this place. I might as well throw my party at McDermott's. I think I may have understood your... I can't believe I considered inviting the Cordonian ambassador to this. This glorified crab shack. Let's go, Kaitlyn. They're not worth our time. You leave before the hostess can respond. Next, the two of you drive out to a dive bar. I'm hoping this place might be more of a on-brand for TBD and more on budget. Air in the place smells stale and sour. You have to peel your foot off the sticky floor with every step, and the bartender glares at you. Hi. Taking a break from Bloodbound, are we? This is what happens when actors, just don't have a job while the book's out of service. It certainly looks like someone was murdered here. That's very few, but not TBD. Kaitlyn walks up to the bar. Hi, how much would it cost to rent out this space for one evening? What? Oh, and do you know the building's seating capacity? How many outlets do you have? You're asking a lot of questions. Are you cops? You legally have to tell me if you're cops. They don't legally have to tell you shit. That's not how this works. No way. I don't know. That's exactly a thing a cop would say. You're an idiot. Let me prove it to you. Would a cop do this? She grabs a bottle off the bar and smashes it on the floor. Glass and liquor go everywhere. Hey! Destroy the patriarchy. Eat the rich. Hot dogs are sandwiches. Okay. Still think we're cops? Nope, that was a $500 bottle of whiskey. Pay up. Quickly, Kaitlyn, run. Sure, just give me a moment alone with my associate. Two of you edge closer to the door. Let's face it, none of these places are gonna work. Why don't we try somewhere closer to home? Like the campus. Maybe the campus could help us. Great idea! Two of you, beat a hasty retreat. Hey, get back here! You haven't paid for that! $500 whiskey! You and Kaitlyn go to the Kappa house on campus. Chelsea and Claire invite you in. The venue where my band was gonna have our release party canceled last minute. Could we host it at the Kappa house this Saturday? Sorry to ask this on such short notice, but the Kappa house is renowned for its parties. I wish I could help you, but we're hosting a party for our pledges that night. We have a record number of them this year. Especially since no one's rushing Alpha Theta Mu anymore. Speaking of, Azumi, I'm sorry for lumping you in with those creeps for what they did to my hair last year. Oh. Hi. Yeah, we jumped to conclusions instead of sorting out the facts. Chelsea, you were just protecting your Kappa sister, and Claire holds up a hand to stop you. I know what you're gonna say, but I still should have known better. Azumi, your article exposing Alpha Theta Mu, it made me take a long, hard look at myself. I hated the Alphas for rejecting me, but I acted exactly like them. I used my money to push people around. But when Bo ruined my hair, it was the Kappas who stood up for me. The same sorority I considered second best. Hey, don't be too hard on yourself. I don't blame you for falling for the Alphas' machinations, Claire. After all, I did too. I was just saying it was a wake-up call. I can't breeze through life and expect other people to clean up the messes I make. Unless I'm, like, literally paying them to do that, and then I'm a job creator. Oh, God. I'm glad you learned something from all this. Yeah, well, the next time someone wants to teach me a lesson, I wish they'd write it on a cake instead. Just so you know, we're keeping an eye out for jerks like the Alpha ringleaders. And letting them know that Kappa House doesn't exactly welcome that kind of attitude. I'll rest easy knowing you guys are helping keep Hartford creep-free. Sorry we can't help, but good luck with your search. I hope your party rolls. Thanks. Yours too. After bidding your goodbyes, the two of you leave. Tired and discouraged, you and Kaitlyn drag yourselves back to the coffee shop and slump into a couple of empty chairs. We're back to square one. Looking up, you spot Zach and Grant in line for coffees and give them away. Zach wanders over while Grant pays. Something tells me Vasquez's house. Watch. What's with the long faces? Horse Cave canceled on me, and I have nowhere to host my album release party. Zach's eyes light up. I got the perfect place. Remember the grant I received to renovate the burned-down Alpha Theta Mu clubhouse into a student lounge? Ah, yes, this place. Didn't that place burn down to the ground? I finished it over the summer, and it's open to the public on Saturday. You guys could hold the event there. How exactly did you fix a burned-down building? Oh, Pixelberry, are you even trying at this rate? Wait, really? The lounge is equipped for the rock show, but won't that be stealing your thunder? You're wonderful, officially. Sure, for making up the fact you fixed a burned-down house. Yeah, sure, why not? Officially? You mean you went to the registry of wonderful and everything? You should expect your wonderful license in the mail any day now. Now you can sign all your emails, Zach Zilberg, official wonderful friend. My mom will be so proud. I do have one question though. If we're gonna have the party in the Alpha's former clubhouse, do we need to be worried about bad vibes? After everything those frat holes did to the house, TBD is just a thing to cleanse it with the positive energy. I can't think of anything more metal than celebrating our album on the ashes of those who tried to destroy it. I see what you did there. Whoever writes Kaitlyn knows. Zach, this is so perfect. Are you sure you aren't secretly a genie? I don't know. Do you have a second wish? Coffee. Lots of it. I'd love a new guitar. My old one's all scratched and banged to hell. Zach makes a show of checking his pockets. Sorry, I'll add a new guitars, but the lounge is still yours. Kaitlyn springs up and pulls Zach into a tight hug. Thank you for everything, Zach. Zilberg. Is that literally his last name, or is she just making that up? Am I lost on this? Laughing, you and Kaitlyn spent an hour outlining the details with Zach before heading back home. Saturday evening finds you standing in front of your closet. You're excited to meet up with Kaitlyn and the rest of your friends at the party. What does one wear to an album release party? It's a big night, so I should wear something that really rocks. Okay, I stopped for a minute. What the It's, a nice outfit you have there, Mizumi. Holy shit. Pixelberry. Why are you doing this? You know I love black, right? It's, Mamma mia, Black magic woman. Put a spell on your friends and foes alike in this moody mesh top and leather jacket. Mamma mia. Okay, next. Jesus, mother of what? Hi, my boobies are hanging out. The party will skyrocket when you show up in this star-dusted top. And finally, I'll take this one. The black one, though. Let's see if there's anything else I can wear. I think you look just fine in this. Continue. That's what I have to do. Isn't that a new outfit anyway? You're over in a new lounge and pause for a moment stunned. Huh. I mean, it's very Zach-like, but again, wasn't this place burned down? No trace of the old Alpha Theta Mu clubhouse remains. The new lounges, clean lines, bright chalkboard wall, comfortable furniture convey an aura of welcome and serenity. The place is packed with heartfelt students and fans of TBD who are setting up in the corner. Spot Zach and Grant in the crowd and make a beeline for them. Zach, this new lounge is outstanding. You should be really proud. And let me turn on the music just a touch. I've been telling him on that all day. That's right, peasants, bow before my awe-inspiring artistic genius. Dude, it's not that impressive. For real, though, you've turned a burned-out shell into a dynamic study space. The fire damage gave us the opportunity to floor plan around, and he leans in to whisper, I did keep the secret room intact. You mean the one that was behind the bookshelf? I never got a chance to see what was inside before the cops showed up. Well, when my team went in, we found out the Alphas used it as a trophy room, only for all their less legit exploits. The Alphas would waste a perfectly cool secret room on something like that. I cleaned out the supervillain paraphernalia, but I worked hard to maintain the secret room vibe. Interesting. Now we have somewhere to store our secrets. Does the school know about it? Ooh. I mean, it wouldn't be a secret room if the school knew about it, so. It's cute that you think all of our secrets would fit into one room. How silly of me. We would need a mansion of secrets. Built on a foundation of secrets. In a veil of secrets. Is this gonna continue? But honestly, I designed it to be soothing, welcoming, and soundproofed. Oh, soundproofed. Kaitlyn, let's go. I'm gonna make her howl to the moon. Oh, I should just stop now. Now students feeling stressed or overwhelmed can curl up there to escape the world. That's a much better use for it. I figure after all the pain the Alphas caused on campus, this new room should be something to make up for it. A few minutes later, small talk with Zach and Grant. You wander the lounge until you spot a few more familiar faces. I knew you'd be here. Let's just go with it. Mizumi, there you are! Long time no see! Yeah, very long time for you. Kaitlyn told me you were back from England. You graduated from Guildhall already? Yep, I chose a year-long program. Education's important, but I wanted to get back to the band as soon as possible. Although I miss London already. My thesis advisor mentioned she was leading a study abroad program in London. Really? You should consider it. There's an amazing literary culture there. Yeah, we went to a ton of book festivals while we were in London. Oh, you two must be super serious if you two went to London together while she studied abroad. Chaucer, Jane Austen, J.K. Rowling, you'd be following a pretty terrific literary tradition. That's a nice idea, but honestly I'd rather finish my time at Hartfeld. Well, in Hartfeld. Totally understandable. I can't say I'm not curious, though. I was living abroad. What did you like about it? What did you hate about it? What surprised you the most? Let's go with that one. How big the difference is between living in or visiting the country and living there. We discovered a whole new side of England. Yeah, visiting's great for figuring out which famous museum has the coolest gift shop. But you gotta live there to find out which laundromat machines work best and which Indian takeout has faster delivery. Wow, that's what you took from. Alright, we're done. Yeah, hit us up if you ever want to know which tube station has the best snack kiosk. As the conversation hits a lull, which the whole damn conversation was a lull, you spot Zig leaning against a wall by himself, making eye contact with you. He smiles and strolls over to you, Amara and Darren. Hope I didn't interrupt anything. What were you guys talking about? Traveling, England, living abroad. I bet the band's glad to have you back, Amara. How was England? Life-changing. I stressed out over accelerated program at times, but for me, it was worth it to graduate early. I hear that. I signed up for a summer quarter, increased my course load with night classes, and it was a lot of work, but now it looks like I'm going to be able to graduate with Mizumi and the others. Wait, really? Zig. A lot of pressure to put yourself on. It's wonderful. I'm so proud of you. I know how stressful things got last year. I saw that, what I wanted, and I went for it. Besides, I couldn't have you guys all graduate without me. Where's the fun in that? A few years ago, I never thought I'd go to college, and now I'm graduating in record time. Any thoughts on what you'd like to do after school, Zig? Ironically, with all the work I've been putting in to finish my courses, I haven't thought too much about what I'll do after. But a friend of mine came into the coffee shop yesterday who just got back from a year in Iceland, and you two seem to dig traveling. I think I could be cool. The furthest I've ever been was a trip to Mexico when I was 12. As someone who spent the last year exploring the UK and Europe, I recommend it. Travel's the best way to get out of your comfort zone, literally. We spend so much time in school learning how the world works, but when do we get to see the world? A lot of people don't get to see the world. Doesn't matter if you go to college for it or not. Zig elbows you playfully. If you could travel anywhere at all, where would you want to go? Okay, I'd like to visit the United Kingdom, Indonesia, Malawi. I don't know where Malawi is. United Kingdom is something that is very easier to visit. Indonesia, Malawi. I'll go with Malawi, because I don't know where the hell it is. I've always wanted to explore Africa. You could have just... Why not? Wakanda forever! Think about it. We could observe real-life elephants at Lawandi National Park one day, then relax by Lake Malawi the next, then go mountain biking next to antelope and zebras along the Nyaka Plateau. Now that sounds like an adventure. Let's say we run out and catch the next flight. Sure, right after I blow this month's tuition payment on lottery tickets. Absolutely. I'm not flying anywhere unless it's first class. If you laugh ruefully. Conquering the world is tough when you're just a student on a budget. If you're really thinking about studying abroad, let me know. I need to check the sound equipment now, but you know my number. I'll keep that in mind. Zeg looks over at your shoulder and grins wryly. I think I'm gonna go see what Aaron's up to. Huh? As Zeg walks away without further explanation, you feel slender arms circling your waist. You wiggle around and find Kaitlyn holding you. Hey, you. I wanted to thank you for all your help making this happen. If you want to thank anyone, thank Zach. This lounge has everything. A performance space, dedicated study areas, a secret room. Kaitlyn's eyes light up. I'm sorry. Did you say secret room? From the way Zach described it, it's more like a quiet room than a chamber of secrets. Not if we use our imaginations. Her fingers trace a sensual pattern on your arm. Oh, let's sneak away. Enjoy the party. Stay and enjoy the party for now. See all these people? They're here to see you and TBD. What kind of girlfriend would I be if I made you late to your own opening set? You and your silly logic. Why do I put up with you? You pull her in for a kiss. Oh, right. That's why. Suddenly, Amara rushes towards you. We need your help. Band emergency. What happened? There's too many people around to talk about it here. Follow me. You and Kaitlyn follow Amara outside, where Rachel and Anissa are huddled together, staring at Rachel's phone. No one looks happy. What is it? What's wrong? We invited Half a Heartfelt to celebrate our album release, but our album doesn't have a name. What are you talking about? What's wrong with Poems and Omens? Rachel opens her phone, Noise Storm app, before handing it to you. Someone with a bizarre dependency on electric lutes released their album with the same name 5 days ago. The debut album from Children of Ill Omen. Wait, that's Edgar's one-man band. Yeah, but who would have told Edgar, though? And how would he have known? Plus, why would he name it? Ew. God damn it, Edgar. I'm gonna go with had the same idea. You scroll through his list of songs. A Few Good Omens, An Officer and an Omen, It's Raining Omens. He literally stole It's Raining Men. It doesn't take a genius to see a pattern here. I don't think he was copying you. Me neither. Edgar's always lived on his own world. I don't see him intentionally ripping us off. And we can't release our album with the same name. We'd look like copycats. We can't release it without a name either. Our show starts in 10 minutes. We need to tell our fans something. So you're gonna change the album's name right now? What about your album cover or your download? Luckily, I can just log on to Noise Storm and change our album name. Ah, I was wondering when you were gonna appear. And the name isn't on our cover. We were still deciding when we asked Abby to do the artwork. We did put omens and poems and owens on the flyers and promotional materials. We could just tell people that Poems and Ohms was the working title and announce our real album name as a surprise. But without a name, we're still stuck. Mizumi, you have to help us. Me? Why? I'm not part of TBD. This is your project. You know how long it took all of us to stop arguing and finally agree on Poems and Omens? 3 weeks. We don't have the kind of time. But you're a neutral third party, and nobody knows our band better than you do. You want me to name your band on the fly? Oh, you're doomed is all shit. Kaitlyn takes your hand in hers. Come on, babe. You're a brilliant writer, an amazing girlfriend, and you've been our #1 fan from the very start. If anyone can come up with the perfect name that represents what our music means, with 10 minutes left on the clock, it's you. Right. No pressure. Oh, thank God they gave us one. Let's just try and think of something real quick. Let's see here. Think of something. Okay, so she has like it's kind of like, what? Metal/rock, right? We'll go with Trial by Fire. Let me know in the comment section below, what you guys picked, or what you would suggest, and when we do the Diamond edition, I will name my band after whatever gets the most likes. How about that? Trial by Fire, unless I can think of something really cool. Which I doubt, but... Ooh, Trial by Fire! I like that! I like that a lot! It definitely fits our brand. Nice. Then, what are we waiting for? Let's go release Trial by Fire to the world. After everyone returns to the lounge, the members of TBD gather in the performing area to address the audience. We are TBD, and thank you for coming to our album release party. Crowd cheers, and Kaitlyn waits a beat for the noise to die down before continuing. This album was a work of love. Every song came from our love of music, our love for friends, our love for this big crazy planet we're on. Yes, I love the planet too, I just hate the people. It's the truth. And when we lost more than half of our songs last year, it was love that kept us going, that gave us the strength to try again. Kaitlyn looks out into the crowd, her eyes alight on you, her smile transforms her face. Before we do anything, I want to thank Mizumi, the love of my life, my rock, and my muse. She blows you a kiss. No, don't blow me a kiss. Come over here and kiss me. Kiss me like you mean it. Also I'd like to thank Zach Zilberg, who helped to set up this amazing party in the student lounge. He helped design. Zach blushes as her pronouncement is met with a huge applause. I will be happy to accept your expressions of gratitude in the form of donations after the show. He's kidding. And today it's time to give that love back to all of you with our first album, Trial by Fire. Are you ready for it? Crowd erupts into applause. I can't hear you. Aye, Captain. You didn't think I'd bring SpongeBob into the... Woo! Yeah! Play it! 1, 2, 3, 4. And don't make me sing, I swear to God. TBD leaps into the first song, and the audience comes alive, swaying and singing to the beat. You and your friends edge your way to the front of the crowd, jumping up and down and cheering for TBD. You grin at your favorite people all around you. Zach takes your hands in a goofy happy dance, and you both shout cheerfully to the band. Go TBD! You guys rock! Song comes to a close, and the air rings with cheers and applause. Thank you! Thank you all so much! Digital downloads of Trial by Fire can be purchased on Noise Storm. You guys ready for another hit? Yeah! Suddenly the front doors to the lounge slam open. Not so fast! A familiar figure storms in the lounge. She flips her hair back and shoots Kaitlyn a challenging gaze. Why is it they just can't give this from the start? What do you want? God, sweet mother of... Make it stop. I've got something to say to TBD. Natasha? What are you doing here? You're about to find out. Natasha, Kaitlyn's former rival, is back. But what does she have planned? Find out the next time on Senior. Oh boy, whatever will she have planned? Oh, I'm sorry, what? I'm awake. With that being said, I hope y'all did enjoy the video. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Head no description below. Links to social media, our Discord, and a few links to support me and my content. Without further ado, remember we got Big Sky Country up next. Looking forward to it, because, you know, it brings out my southern roots. And also got a few other things coming out as well. And Life is Strange 2 will be up later this evening on Twitch. We'll be streaming it live. Look forward to it. And without further ado, I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.